Hello, welcome to episode 37, I believe, of the Alec Steele Show. It's fantastic to have you here in the workshop. Today's a really exciting day. Today was day 3 of another evolution of toolmaking class here at the workshop. It went great. Hope you guys are playing the video already. It's great. I like the... That's me. Oh, goodness. Here I am trying to... Here I'm going to try to tease you for... It won't pause. There we go. Here I am trying to tease you. I thought it was your phone. Anyway, it went great today. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. That's a really enthusiastic yes that they were just giving.
Woo, great.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Went really well. Made a bottom fuller cupping tool and a hammer eye punch. All came out great. Really, really exciting. Very, very pleased with how all this is going. They seem to be enjoying themselves despite their less than eclectic yells and whoops. Yours was relatively exciting. There we go. So we're gonna make a little draw knife. I've never made a draw knife. I don't have the ideal steel for it. I'd rather have a steel maybe like 1075, 1080 for the draw knife. Right now I'm gonna use what I have and I'm gonna treat it as a forging exercise because let's face it, with all the things that I've made here on the Alec Steele Show, such as this bowl ads that I made, such as like this knife that I've made, this crane, like everything, nothing gets finished. That's how it goes. So I'm going to treat it as a forging exercise and some good fun. We're going to make this little draw knife. There are a couple of ways that I've thought I could go about making it. One of them is using two-sided tapers. Using two-sided tapers to isolate some material, and that'd be the same kind of way that I isolate the material for the stem of a leaf. I'd be working on the near side of the anvil initially, yada, yada, yada. That's one way of doing it, and I think that would work really well if I was a little more familiar with the process. Instead, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out some flat bar from this inch round. After having drawn out the flat bar, I'm then going to isolate off the material for the handles on the draw knife, but only then. So basically, I'm going to make some flat stock, lots of heavy hammering, then we're going to do some isolation and start forging some bevels in the blade. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's, of course, fantastic to have you here. I'm going to be up and on my water because my voice is going to be in a lot of pain tomorrow after all this teaching. It's great to have you all here. Somebody's got my name in the comments. Hello, Max Luthi from Switzerland. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a lot of fun. You ready? You guys all ready? Some forging. There we go. Forging awesomeness. I don't think I'm going to need to go up on that. Right, let's go. So I'm going to come over the near side of the anvil here. Use that near edge of the anvil and baby step in that material. Ugly pogly. Got a little twist on there, nice and skillful. It's purely artistic, of course. No. Drawing it out, you know, takes some hammering. It's pretty fun. I'm using the round side of my hammer. I'm hitting half on, half off this near edge of the anvil, like you would on a power hammer, where you feed in the material to reduce it and keep the sides parallel rather than tapering. Same principle. It's relatively aggressive, you know, you take little small bites, reduce your surface area contact a little bit. See how it goes? It's working all right for now. Moving some material around. I kept it hot. I went back in the fire while it was still yellow. I've got so much material to move. Absolutely 0 point for me to try and do any more material moving while I can go straight back in the fire. It's not like there's a, you know, I'll often use the full heat because then it works out. Like if I have a drift in a piece or something, I'll use a full heat. Yeah, but on this, where it's simply a case of putting it in the fire, resting, making it seem as if swinging a hammer for the next hour and a half isn't going to be exhausting. You know, I get to put it in the fire and rest and chat and let it heat up and let it be a little easier once it's hot. Apparently my main camera is tilted to the left. Oh no. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. That's not quite there. I'm fixing it, guys. Pull some funny faces while I do it. There we go, I think that's a little better. Just about fixed it. What's the temperature in the workshop? I haven't got a clue. Yeah, I don't know how to make a good draw knife either, Craft. That's why I'm having some fun and giving it a go today. Thank you very much, Kyle, for letting me know that you like the straightening. That's great to see. How are you, Amped? Great to see you, 7K Metalworks. Hello, Noah from Ontario, Canada. Hello, Jason Bunge. I'm the Steve Irwin of blacksmithing. Thank you, that's very kind. I just have a lot of fun, and I generally try and avoid getting stung by stingrays. Too. Hopefully that's, if there's one thing I can one-up Steve Irwin on, it is not getting stung by a stingray in my career. Not my intention. Okay, I cannot foresee needing to have any more material than that for the rest of the draw knife, so I'm now gonna go and run back through. Again, take those bites, putting my body into every swing, lots of material to move, letting my blow come from the whole entirety of my body. With every blow, I'm bending at the toes, at the knees, bending at the hips. Not a massive amount of bending my back, I wouldn't say. Then again, I can't really see myself, but it doesn't feel like it. Just a kind of a slow bob up and down. I'm quite fond of forging at a more relaxed pace. Of course, totally has nothing to do with, not wanting to get exhausted. But, it's all good. It means that, okay, move a little bit of material while it's not the end of the world. It's fun, too. It's fun, nice and exciting. So you guys did some pretty hard work today. You swung some sledges a little more than you probably ever have. And how did that go? Are we all...
Great.
You look pretty shot, Sam.
I feel like a tiger.
You feel like a tiger? That is such a lie. I had to step in for him there for a little while. Goodness. Congratulations, Sam just got accepted to Hereford. School of Blacksmithing in Hereford, which is going to be exciting. You excited, Sam? Great. Learn some blacksmithing, and aside from that, you guys are just blistering up and feeling like you're exhausted, which is wonderful. I always worry whether... Sorry, guys. I gained so much joy from seeing you guys tape up. It's nostalgic, because I remember so much, before I was able to kind of build up the calluses, doing stuff like this where it was new. I remember so well.
My calluses have blistered.
Oh, your calluses have blistered. Yeah.
No pleasure without pain, right?
Yeah, well, whatever you say. Wonderful. You guys might notice we haven't been talking to Sam at all on today's show, apart from Sam here. But the other Sam, the normal Sam, where's Sam? He's in Sweden right now. You guys might be familiar. He has talked a couple of times on the live show about the Farriers app that is called Equitotal, basically for farriers and stuff like that. And he's in Sweden. It's for farriers who want to organize their day and make booking and stuff easier. As far as I understand, I'm not a farrier. He's in Sweden at an event, a shoeing event, promoting this product, which is fun. That's all right. You guys are holding the fort, and John Michael's here, freaking man in the keypad like a boss. I hope you're all enjoying his switching today. Thank you very much for all your help, John Michael. It's good fun having you all in here in the workshop. What's going on, YouTube land? So many comments, outstanding. What's up with the hammer? Ah, this hammer. This is a hammer I made from a sledgehammer a long time ago. So this was a 7-pound sledgehammer. If you go ahead and switch to this one. There we go, perfect. This was a 7-pound sledgehammer, and obviously the 7-pound sledgehammers are quite long, so I heated it up with the help of Daniel Lear at the time. We heated it up, put a drift inside it, and we basically wailed on it with a flatter on top and a cupping tool underneath. And that upset it, kind of makes it look pretty interesting. There's an enormous round hole on it. Quite like it, little 7-pound hand hammer, little. Not quite, but I do enjoy working with it. I use it mostly for driving drifts, and whenever I'm doing kind of any really heavy forging. I'm going to create a shoulder here, just so I have a relatively neat isolation. Run back through it. These tongs are getting warm here. Ooh, scale. Ow, 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 ow. 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 A little bit of scale. And it always goes right there, doesn't it, guys? You always get the scale pop. And as your hand loosens up at the top of your swing, it just lands right in your hand. You close up on it. Terrible. So the scale, the little iron oxide, just kind of flipped up there and got caught between my palm and the hammer handle. Lovely. Do a little more flattening next heat. And starting to get close to the point where I'm going to be able to start isolating off some more material to form the, do you call them tangs, guys? Call them tangs? Nice. I'm going to need a decent amount of material for that. They're longer than what in my mind, I know that they're longer than what I'm picturing the length needs to be in my mind's eye. Yeah. Tapered. I presume they stay the same thickness as the thickness of the draw knife. So relatively thin. Wonderful. Yeah, an oven mitt on my hammer hand wouldn't work that well. Oh, Joey Vandersteeg's in the chat, is he? I can't see him. What's going on, guys? What's in the mug? I'm not drinking from a mug, I'm drinking from a water bottle. And it's good Norwich water, which is the best water. We have great water here for some reason. It just tastes so good. Whose pic is that on your phone? This is you guys. This is your comments. Right here on my phone. I'm just scrolling through your comments, seeing how you guys are doing. I'm working on a 51 kilogram Brooks anvil. Hey, guess what I forgot to do? Forgot to take this off. Ah! Oh well, I'll use gloves. Working on a 51 kilogram Brooks anvil. It's working nicely. Cast steel, chips relatively easy. All of this is MIG weld. Oh, those tongs are warm. So the steel I'm using, again, ideally I would use some of the steel that I make my Damascus out of, because that's very admirable knife steel, provided it's heat treated correctly. It's always the thing. Instead, however, today I'm using 4340, which is EN24 steel. Mid-carbon, chrome nickel steel. Decent big nickel in there, actually. Essentially, I looked at the specs a little while ago. As far as I could recall, the only major difference between this and 15N20, which is what I use for knives, is about 0.3% carbon, which is a relatively large amount when we're talking about steels and edge retentions and things like that, as far as I'm aware at least. This particular steel is used in a lot of engineering applications here in the UK. It's pretty readily available, which is interesting. In the US, 4140, which doesn't have the same degree of nickel in it that this does. Again, 0.4% carbon. I'm going to have to hammer off my tong clip. Ah, I've got it. Great, now I can cool the tongs, finally. Well, a tong clip works when you can't get it off. Like a little habit I get into in the workshop, because a lot of my tongs are high carbon steel, and a lot of other people's tongs are. A good little habit I get into is when I cool a pair of tongs, no need to cool the bit. There should be no reason for your tongs getting red hot at the bit, at the clamping end. I'm just cooling off the reins there. And I can do that by holding the other end of a pair of tongs. Now they're nice and cool. Easy peasy, put them back on. Go ahead and put the tong clip back on. If you could just go in close there. This tong clip is just a piece of square tube that I flattened a corner on. Saw Ed Brazil use one of these. I don't know where he picked it up. Ed Brazil is Brian Brazil's brother. Oh, great group of guys. Great bunch of guys. Ed Brazil's Brian Brazil's brother. I saw him use that. I don't know where he got it, but it's very useful. You then have two lengths for your tong clip. It's awesome. It's awesome. I use it for all my tong clips. Little piece of inch square tube, cut off, what, half an inch. Give it a little flatten. It's the easiest tong clip you'll ever make. What's the trick from keeping your steel from twisting? You'll twist your steel as you're drawing it. If you're holding it a little twisted and you hit it, and the hold holds on and the hit moves it, and that'll just kind of start corkscrewing it up along as you go. It's just a case of getting used to holding stuff square as you hit it. That's pretty much it. Do I have any customers who ask for draw knives? I don't really have any. I don't take orders, so do I have any customers that ask for them? Plenty of people ask for them, but I don't take the orders, so I don't know if that's the best response to the question. It's a pretty bad response to the question. Put some water down on the anvil so it creates a mini explosion. No, out of respect for my kind guests here in the workshop, I won't give you all tetanus. Man, I do love this technique, working up the near edge. Tough steel, but it's still moving. Ugly pugly. Before this gets too thin, I'm going to start thinking about my isolations. Okie dokie. So, okay, if I imagine I'm thirding that, 2, 3, that'll be plenty long enough. Factor in that right there. I'm going to go here. Better take too much material than too little. All of that, I can take a lot of that dimension off. As I draw out the edge, that'll probably give it some length too. Brill. Great, I'm going to take some calipers, work out how long that was. Wonderful. How much material is that? Thanks for gunking them up with beeswax today, guys. They spilt a whole pot of beeswax on it. So close. Not quite a whole pot. Ah! I need to be beautiful. Wonderful. We'll probably end up with what, an 8-inch blade on that. A little more drawing out. It's about 6 inches along on there right now. I don't need to put the whole thing in the fire anymore. Just going to put that front end, since I'm going to be working on the front end mostly. Is this as hard as spring steel? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Probably not, just due to the lack of the lack of 0.2% carbon that this would have as opposed to a normal spring steel, which would have 0.6%. This has 0.4%. This does have some nickel, pretty high amount of nickel. I don't know what that exactly does to it. I'm gonna guess no. Then again, my metallurgy skills are that of complete, what would be the attitude? It would be an attitude of like a get her done attitude. I don't know enough about metallurgy to know specifically what the different alloying components are going to do or yada yada yada. All I know is basically like you go up in carbon, it gets a little harder. You throw some other alloying components into it, does some other interesting things, might make it tougher. Means that, you know, it needs to cool down a little slower to save from breaking. That's about it. If you want to learn more, I believe Kevin Cashin Knives. Somebody can link him up in the comments below. Over 2,000? Did we seriously get over 2,000 viewers? Okay, did we break something? Are we good? Did anybody see me just freak out about Colin? Okay, you guys literally just missed me freak out about the fact that I saw Colin Furs comment on this video. Colin Furs is watching this. Like, okay, mind blown. Wow, that's unbelievable. Fangirling on my own live stream.
Are you gonna collab with this?
Let's see, maybe he's up for something pretty fun. I think your videos lack enough fire. Your last videos didn't have enough fire, Colin. Sorry? Pulse Jet Forge? I don't know how that would work. Hey, the fastest forge in the world. How about that? Put a forge. That could be interesting. We'll have to chat sometimes, Colin. You need to come hang out at the workshop and make something cool and play with a power hammer. Have you ever played with a power? Okay, he needs to play with a power hammer. It is the funnest thing ever. Okay. Break down this material. So, I think our screen went black there for a second. I apologize. What I was looking at, I went to the other screen on my computer. We have over 2,000 viewers tonight, which is like unbelievable. Okie dokie. Again, working half on, half off that near edge. Okay. That is so crazy. Yeah, I'm based in Norwich, Colin. God, screenshotted it one-handed. There we go. That is so cool. Oh. Bloody hell, the comments, unbelievable. How do I suggest somebody gets into blacksmithing? Okay, so in the United States, an incredible organization called Abana really helped bring blacksmithing back to the world from what, 80s? I don't know why I'm looking at you guys. You guys don't know, do you? Okay, I'll look at you guys like I'm questioning it. From what, you know, I don't know, the 80s, 70s? That's a hint for anybody that knows more to leave it in the comments below for everybody else. Kind of 70s and 80s, Abana really helped bring blacksmithing back to being something that people wanted to practice, you know? Which is awesome. Artist Blacksmithing Association in North America. What they have is they have chapters in all the states in the US, and they'll usually do like monthly meetings. So you can go, and blacksmiths are freaking awesome people. So you can go and hang out with blacksmiths, and they'll, you know, depending on the organization and what their kind of policies are for the monthly meetings, they might let you forge. They'll give you some tips on where you can buy material locally, stuff like that. And it's so good. Like I wouldn't be blacksmithing if it wasn't for the help of blacksmiths throughout the time that I've been, from when I started, age 11 years old. It was great actually. The blacksmith that got me started, I saw him demonstrate at a county fair. He was driving through the city and he stops by the workshop. I got to say hello to him. He popped by, we chatted for a little while. That was super fun. I doubt you're watching this, James, but thank you for stopping by. But if it wouldn't, the generosity of the blacksmiths, what allowed me to have so much fun blacksmithing. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for that. Blacksmiths are awesome. Go to a meeting, meet some other blacksmiths, get into blacksmithing that way. Okay, once you've done that, it's super easy to get set up in your backyard. You need a little gas forge, you need a little anvil, you need some hammers, and then you need patience and practice, and it's a lot of fun. Definitely go look up your local Urbana chapter. Whew. Danish moto vlogger. All my friends are out partying. Maybe I should say it in a Danish accent. All my friends are out partying, and I'm just sitting here eating chips and watching the Alec Steele show. I don't think that's very Danish. I think I need to talk a little. That might be, I can't do it. What you guys might know, since there are so many new viewers, is one of my hobbies is making terrible accent impersonations. That would be German, no? You gotta yell. I don't know if everybody heard that. Okay. Put some heat into the bar. Draw this out some more. Still can't freaking believe Colin Fuzz was watching my video. Good Lord. Okie dokie. Time to isolate off some material on the near side before that gets too thin. Ow, again, ow. It's okay, I'm alive, guys. Apparently you're too German. Hey, apparently your editing is amazing today, John Michael. Thank you for doing such an awesome job.
We went out of focus on that one.
Went out of focus, thank you so much for letting me know. I'll give it the old Scottish fix. I think we're back on.
That's good.
Good. All my excitement about Colin Furze watching my videos dried out my mouth. I haven't been drinking enough water. Good Lord. What about blacksmithing in the UK, Alec? Blacksmithing in the UK, there are a number of people that do classes in the UK. You got Owen Bush does knife making classes. You got, my names aren't working. I'm not a name person. Pete Oberon, there we go. He's got a school. What's it called? Pete Oberon. He has a school up north, apparently. Google Pete Oberon. Plenty of people do classes in the UK. BABA, the British Artist Blacksmithing Association, it's more of like a professional organization, I think. Doesn't.
Willing to pay, you can sign up, you get money off gas.
You can sign up for the BABA, you get the magazine, you get money off gas, but I don't think it's the same as with the Urbana chapters where you can show up to meetings quite as easily. They don't have them that frequently.
If you know the right people, you can get to the Facebook page and
yeah.
there's all sorts of discussion in there.
Okay. Plenty of discussion in the BABA Facebook page, b.a.b.a. That stands for the British Artist Blacksmithing Association. You can go in there and ask questions. There are loads of Facebook pages that you can go and ask questions on, you know, blacksmithing for beginners, blacksmithing enthusiasts, all of that stuff. Great place to get started. I'd recommend that if you're getting started in it and you're on a page, before you ask any question, go to the top right-hand part of that Facebook page. There's a search feature. Use that to ask for some questions. You know, you can often learn a lot by using the search. And another thing to mention is Google is going to be your friend quite massively. Google the questions you have. Anvil Fire, i4Giant. i4Giant was one of the big forums that really helped me out. I learned a lot there. And of course, watch some YouTube videos, and then it's just a case of, okay, get a little gas forge. You know, you might want to get a little cheapo gas forge on eBay, you know, whatever. You did a saucepan and hairdryer, and look where you are, you know. You're freaking going to blacksmithing university from a saucepan and a hairdryer. Can you get that photo up on your phone? I want to show. If you get it up on your iPad, I can show everybody. It's pretty awesome. So Sam here, who I dare say, despite being younger than me, has a completely fully grown beard. I'm offended, shows up to a class showing me up like that. How dare you, Sam? Despite being young. Anyway, he has just gotten into Blacksmithing University. He's here taking this weekend's class. Just got into Blacksmithing University at Hereford, which is very exciting. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how he got started in the craft of blacksmithing. That really is a saucepan. That's hilarious. Okay, this is what I mean when I say it doesn't take much to get into blacksmithing. Here, 9. Here what you see, ladies and gentlemen, is you see a saucepan. What's underneath the saucepan? Coffee pot with a hole in the side and a hairdryer. Hairdryer. This is his first forge, fired on wood. Fired on wood. This is what got him into blacksmithing. Got him into blacksmithing to the point that he was so excited.
Scroll over a few pages, you can show the belts I made.
The what?
The belts I made.
We're just fixing this, guys. We'll be right back.
That's what I made with it.
Great. Look, he even made these awesome belt buckles. In, out. In, out. He even made these awesome belt buckles with it, which is awesome. And he got into blacksmithing, got so excited about blacksmithing, he wanted to come take a class here, which is freaking awesomely fun. So into blacksmithing that he even wanted to pursue it as a career and go to university to help that. A lot of getting started into blacksmithing is like just dipping your toes a little bit, seeing whether it's something you like. I've been burnt 4 times today. No, 4 times over this live show only. It might not be for you. Like, let's remember that. You get into it, you get excited, maybe you like it. Maybe then you're willing to save up a little more money, invest in, you know, a better commercially available gas forge or build your own gas forge. Sam is selling the burners, by the way, forgeburners.com. Sam is now in charge of the burner operation at forgeburners.com. I know a lot of you are asking about burners. That's now Sam, which is awesome. But, you know, when you build your gas forge, whatever, you invest, you get a little bit of a setup, you know, maybe you buy an anvil, you find one on eBay, buy a new one, spend a little more effort getting invested in the hobby. Oh, not enough material. Look at that, noob error. Trouble is, you try and make another shoulder in there, you can risk making a cold shut. Now, if you're not familiar, a cold shut is where you drag down a little bit of material. Cold shut's where you drag down a little bit of material, and it folds over and it doesn't weld, and it's a real issue. Apparently I stole Brandon Edwards' glove because it went missing and it looks just like this. I know the feeling. The amount of times things that shouldn't go missing in this workshop go missing. How often do I lose my phone in a day, you guys?
6 times a day.
6 times a day I lose my phone. And I dare say, it's usually never more than 2 feet away from me. Okay, poke that back in the forge. How are you guys doing? You enjoying yourself? Any questions?
Great.
The live audience.
This was filmed in front of a live studio. You want a laugh track? Which one?
Yeah, laugh track would be good. Every time I drop something, a large round of applause would be sincerely appreciated.
I prefer a slow clap.
Slow clap, you know. We each have our styles, whatever, you know. That's how it goes. Cameron McPeak asks, can you make a Canadian belt buckle if I send maple syrup for you to quench it in?
Do it.
Dude, I love maple syrup so much. It's so good. How could you dare ruin it by quenching a belt buckle in it? smoky flavored maple syrup. Wonderful. Let's give that a little straighten. And I want to thin down the whole thing now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't getting warm. Well, no, you know, I get the easy job when I'm teaching a class, guys. You guys do all the work. I kind of stand around, say, hey, you might want to just tweak that a little bit, do a little demonstration, and I just have a hoot of a time, really. And then here you guys are, you know, swinging a sledge 5,000 times a day. I've had enough, Alec. Keep working. Real slave driver. Apologies, gentlemen. Vaping J asks, what do you do with the items you create in videos and shows? Do you sell them at auction them, etc.? I don't sell them, I mostly just keep them. Hoard them. Most of the stuff I've done in live shows is kind of on the board up here, trickled around the workshop. Sometimes I give stuff away as gifts. Mostly it all stays here. I've lost my tongue clip. Gentlemen, there was a missed drop for the Alec Steele drinking game. I apologize for not making you all aware. I also apologize, I believe that there are probably like 3 women watching this. So ladies and gentlemen, there is a dropped tongue clip. Aha! This counts for a drink on the Alec Steele drinking game. Feel free to make that happen now. About to bring the material out of the fire. We're gonna give it a little brush. Did I just get you? I'm really sorry about that. Camera operator down. Now I'll go a little heavier, now round side of the hammer. Thin down the tang. Oh, I just hit my head there as I came down. Just grazed my head with the hammer. Okay. How much gas will I use tonight? I don't know. So in a day here, I run 2 burners in a large forge. Big forge. We have 4 of us out of it. We had, you know, whatever, 16 pounds of steel in there, in and out and in and out and in and out yesterday. It's normal. I've had 50 pounds of sledgehammers in there before. You know, put a lot of steel in. So it's a hot forge. Lots of propane. I will burn about 50 pounds of propane in one day. That equates to about 25 pounds sterling cost in a day. Not that much, 2 burners, large forge. That's like, what, 33 bucks US? If you're talking Canadian money, it's like, what, $3,000 for a day's forging? It's about right, isn't it? Conversion rates these days? Yeah. Canadian pesos. What is this guy doing? Remove block. water. I have a dribble of sweat on my forehead. I haven't sweat this much since August. Not at all. Sorry. Out. Drop the hammer. Come on, slow clap, slow clap, slow clap. I actually preferred the slap, the fast clap. I don't know why I asked for the slow. Okay, now I'm gonna forge it out again. I dare say it's starting to look like a draw knife, gentlemen. I'm gonna drop my hammer just for fun. Because I know you guys haven't had enough drops, sorry.
Want me a drink?
No, that's not the game. I don't buy you a drink. You're not pretty enough. You also have a beard. Like, none of that computes with me, I'm sorry.
What beards confuse you?
Pogly pogly. Wonderful. I'm going to start rough forging the bevels. I'm having a blast. Great having you all here. Does the drinking game count if it's purposeful? Now that's up to you. Now, part of the Alec Steele drinking game is we leave a little bit up to you. We want you to feel included in the Alec Steele drinking game. So you can decide. If you feel like you want to get completely trashed on orange juice, because of course that is that's my when you're feeling a little risky, you don't drink water, you drink orange juice, I get it. Like my recommended drink for the Alec Steele drinking game is orange juice. If you want to get trashed and get like a major sugar crash, you can drink when I do it intentionally too. If you just want to be nice and what would be the term, modest in your consumption of orange juice, of course that's what you're all drinking. You only drink when it's unintentional. That makes sense, guys? I think it makes sense. Sorry, again, golly. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. That was not a threat, I apologize. That was like a, oh my goodness. If I keep doing this, I will accidentally harm you, fatally. Okey pokey. Time to run a bevel down it. Okay, it's time to get that laid out. I think this is going to be a nice, fun little tool here. Has anybody noticed that camera's moving? Anybody notice that? Anybody been wise to what's going on here on camera number 1? Anybody seeing that? You guys go ahead and let me know. Rowan Strickland asks, what are your ambitions for the year? Well, my ambitions for the year, focus on YouTube like crazy. I want to put the rest of this year, like 99% effort of the effort, delivered at 120% effort, of course. 99% of my efforts wants to be in making YouTube videos, making fun, engaging content, trying to produce the best content I can, trying to learn more about knife making, which is a crazy complex little pursuit there. And basically keep engaging with you guys and having fun and building the amount of people that want to see this, building the subscribership, building the viewership, and mostly having a lot of fun. So that's the idea. Build the YouTube channel, focus on providing great content and having fun, making you guys some fun stuff here in the YouTube videos. Thank you, AVE. That language is courtesy of him himself. I'm actually trying this with the round side of the hammer now. See how this works. And I have sweat in my eyes. Ah! It's so painful. Good Lord. Okay, I'm good. I'm alive, gentlemen. We're good. That's why we wear eye protection. That's sprayed up in my face. going to take one more heat on the bevel, and then I'm going to give it a break for a little bit and keep refining the tang. I have so much sweat in my eyes right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh look, who would have thought I'd have this really handy? It's so soft too. Who'd have thought I'd have this sweatshirt handy? Good Lord, why is this so soft? Why is this? Wow. I can see clearly now. You know why I can see clearly?
You can see clearly down the sweat.
Because of this forged steel sweatshirt available at alecsteeleshop.com. Thank you very much. That'll be the end of the live show. I'm joking, it's all good. That's it, that's enough for the commercial. So, man, that sweatshirt was soft. Have you guys, you want to touch it? Touch the sweatshirt.
The sweaty sweatshirt. Oh, nice.
I know, there we go, right? Okay, so what I'm going to be doing now, I didn't finish off the tangs because they're in and out of the fire, which means that the fire is heating them, exposing them, massive energy, oxygen oxidizes them, gets them crusty. We don't want that. So I didn't finish them because it's going to be oxidizing massively. Hammering knocks off a lot of the scale. So here's the plan. Take one more heat on the bevels. With one more heat on the bevels, I won't have finished the bevels because that's still going to be getting hot and stuff. But it will mean I'm close enough that I could now move to the tangs, do a little more work on the tangs, come back to the bevels, finish the bevels, cut it off, bend the tangs, polish the bevels, clean it, finish it, boom, kada bing, kada boom. We're done. The camera will be at the end of the slider. If you didn't catch it, that's what's going on. And it'll be the end of the show. Still got some work to do. Lots of work to do. Give me a lot of fun. Are you guys enjoying yourselves still? Yeah. Wonderful. Man, that soundboard is working great. It's just like we got a live audience here in the workshop. It's actually a series of foot pedals that I'm just pressing. You ready? I'm gonna do a little tap dance with the foot pedals. I'm gonna go, 1. There we go. 2. Oh, see, little foot pedals are going on there. Good teamwork, bro. We did it. How do you set your anvil height? That's a great question. I once heard a French blacksmith give me some incredible wisdom on this topic. I was probably far too young to have been given this wisdom. He said something along the lines of, it wants to be, it was like, no. I'll tell you the seriousness of how I think you should measure an anvil height. Because there are kids watching this show, and there was a graphic description. Basically, this is bad. Steel material. Okay, so when you want to set your anvil height, set it to the work you're doing. If you're doing light work, have a little higher, maybe kind of hip bone level. If you're doing really light work, if you're doing heavy work, you have it lower. If you're working with a striker, you have it even lower, especially if you're using top tools, because we have the striking anvils at 24 inches. With my hand hammer anvil, the way I work, I want the anvil to be no higher than me being able to put it between my legs and grip it as I do punch work. Any higher than that, I don't like it. I gotta go up on my tiptoes. That's uncomfortable. So you wanna be able to put a piece of steel between your legs, do some punch work without it being low enough that you can't kind of grip onto it, without it being too high that you give yourself a little bit of a surprise when you go and hit the punch. And the energy transfers up the bar. Hello, Jeffrey Biddix. Great to have you here again. What exciting stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly see 2,300 what? 2,381 people. Yes. That's exciting. I don't want to do that like a... No, I was absolutely celebrating myself. I mean, I'm trying to lie about it. 4. Got to use 4. There we go. The 4 at a time, and then switch. Huggy puggy. Colin Furs freaking watched some of this stream, but are you kidding me? I wonder if he's subscribed. I hope he's watched some of my other vlogs. No way, caught on film. Alec Steele uses a hand hammer 3/4 of a way down the handle. Hashtag never before seen. Hashtag fake. Hashtag CGI. Hashtag green screen. Guys, have you all seen the Samurai Carpenter's handling video of the chisel I made him? Oh my goodness, the handle he made. Like, I was pretty happy with the chisel when I sent it to him. I'm like, yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm pretty happy with this chisel. Pretty happy with this chisel. I think it looks pretty nice. And he puts a frickin' handle on it. My mind is blown. Oh, I cannot believe. Oh, what an honor to be a part of making such a beautiful tool. What an honor. If you guys from my channel have not gone and seen the Samurai Carpenter's video, what is wrong with you? You must go and see it. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Awesome, awesome guy. So happy with that collaboration. Could not have gone better. So thrilled. What I'm really appreciative of is the fact that, okay, we did this collaboration. Scale done again. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Who saw that? You saw me do that? Just go trying to hit the piece and I go hit the anvil, completely missed the piece. Okay. I'm so happy with that collaboration because you guys from the Samurai Carpenter channel, and I think this is a testament to the awesome guy that Jesse is at the Samurai Carpenter. You guys, you all come from the Samurai Carpenter channel. You're all commenting on my videos. You're all so incredibly courteous and polite and friendly and awesome. Like, that's so exciting that, you know, his channel is the channel that, you know, helps to gather such awesome people in the same place. And then you guys will come over to my videos and add even more fantasticness to the comment section. Thank you. Those of you that are here from Samurai Carpenter's channel, thank you for being such a swell group of commentators on my videos. I really appreciate that. Super exciting. I'm just so thrilled. Cannot believe how much fun that was. Alec, what's the worst injury you've gotten by blacksmithing? A friend almost cut a finger of mine off. That's a long story. It's a story for another day. How about that? Oh, the silver wire inlay in that thing was unbelievable. Oh, I thought it was so beautiful. So, what am I going to ask Samurai to make for you? Dale Kidd, great question. I actually asked him to make me a Japanese scarf joint. Like, I love joinery. You know, I've got a piece behind here I made when I was 16. That's so much dust on that. I made this when I was 16. I haven't finished it, but I really enjoyed exploring and learning more about joinery. You know, I did this all in a coke forge, all the rivets on the frame and stuff like that. You know, it was exciting. I learned so much. It was a really exciting learning piece. You can't see it, but this thing back here, one day I might talk about it. One day I'll finish it on a video. But I love joinery with forged steel. Love joinery with, I don't do enough joinery with forged steel. I need to do some more. I need to learn more. Really need to learn more. Mark Asprey has some, do you have his books? Mark Asprey has a joinery book. I need to get that, study it, and do some cool joinery. But I'm also fascinated with joinery with wood. And the great thing about the Japanese style that Samurai seems to work with is it has some beautiful joinery, crazy intricate scarf joints, stuff like that. How exciting would that be to own something like that? Real nice little piece to treasure there for a long time. I'd be super excited. I'm going to chat with him some more tomorrow. We'll see if maybe come up with a more exciting idea for more exciting collaboration. We'll see. Notice I'm only turning two sides here. It's just because I don't have a very good grip on the tongs. They're a little loose. My tong clip's coming loose. So, you know, I'm just doing the two sides. Colin frickin' Fuzz was watching this video. My voice. It's gonna be gone, but it's so worth it. Guys, tomorrow, you've got to read up on your sign language. Now, blacksmithing sign language is pretty specific. It involves like you point, you hit. It's pretty simple. But we're going to be doing a lot of pointing. Less talking in tomorrow's day of class. Sorry?
You get the tool and tap ready.
Get the tool and hit. Right, you solve our problems with a hammer, yada yada. I'm going to enlist your help. Sam, please come in for 2 seconds. Entertain the crowds. He's a little taller than me though, so he's probably going to have his face cut off. Entertain the crowds for a few seconds. I'm going to fill up my water bottle. You got to do mime. You got to mime because the mic's on me. This is Sam, who's going to be studying blacksmithing at university. Great, I'm done. I think I'm just going to sit down here. You got to finish that thing, Sam.
I'm gonna break it. It's gonna go wrong.
It's okay. Just need some more water. Ha. Brilliant. What fun. God, I do like doing these. Do like doing these projects. How much time do you have?
5 minutes.
Okay, great. Do you want to give one of our other friends here a little crash introductory course to the 3-button camera switch? Who volunteers? You off right now? Thank you so much for popping by. I'll see you soon. Got to get you out on the sailboat before you head back. Summer's soon here. Perhaps I'll do a little more sailing in the vlogs. If you were here in my last shows, I'd trundle out and capsize miserably and have a lot of fun in the sea here in Norfolk, which is a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll do some more of that soon as the summer comes in. What a day we had here. How hot was it? 20? 20 degrees Celsius. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. The blue skies were beautiful. Probably sucks for you guys because you're doing all the work. I'm doing the work now that it's dark and it's cool outside, which is way easier. You down? You ready? Guys, let's give Jean-Michael a big round of applause. Thank you for the outstanding switching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Fun as hell. Take some diagonals off. Great. Sorry? I might have to. It might be worth it. Sorry? Make some handles. Make some little copper ferrules for it, or Damascus ferrules. I'll make a Damascus draw knife eventually, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you worry now. Ha! It's so much fun. Love trying stuff like this. So, my plan now. Guys, since oftentimes I don't know if the point gets put across quite so well, would you like to illustrate to my audience how soon before the live show I came up with the plan for what we were going to do? It was actually entirely your guys' suggestions. Thank you. How soon before we went live was that?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Oh, you say 5 or 6. Final verdict?
4 minutes.
4. Very. I see what you did there. 4 minutes. And so I'm like, okay, fine, guys. Fine, I'll make a draw knife. Never made a draw knife. This is gonna go badly. Pick out a hunk of metal. We're using some inch round. Stop beating away. Fun. I'm gonna read some comments. My phone's run out of battery over there. Swiper over here. Golly, great having you all here, my friends.
Tell what's to your side.
Outstanding. How exciting. So many comments still. Wonderful. I think I'll get back to work right about now. What do you say? Still on battery. Still on battery. This is all still working. Got my slider set up here. Exciting. Oh, ow, my knee. There's a striking anvil in the way. Guys, I hate to say it, but those striking anvils I've been selling, they suck when you hit your knee into them. Big time. So, I want to hear from you gentlemen and ladies. Mostly the ladies, because you know, mostly the ladies. Have a safe cycle ride. Bye-bye. So, gentlemen and ladies, mostly ladies, what do you think of the new color profile? How I've changed the color settings? How do you think it's picking up my face versus the other live streams? Think it's going well? And then the pose for the men is going to be, you gentlemen think it's going well? Of a serious, a little more serious, less suggestive. You're nodding right there. Good, you're nodding. Glad I got those two set right. Important. Now I'm gonna hack off this piece of metal. Had enough of it, I want to cut it off. Had enough.
I don't have a camera on that.
I know you don't have a camera on that. It's all right, it's perfectly angled on my bicep. Hardy har. The whole of the 2 ladies watching. I'm sure I've told you guys. I told you guys on the live stream, right? 2% of the viewership is female.
2.1.
2.1 actually. Yes, I looked at the analytics today. I'm thrilled to announce the viewership is now 2.1% female. Exciting day. Ugly pugly. So I got enough material in there. It's looking a little dainty there in terms of material I got. We'll see how this goes, won't we? And I think I might have to use my heavy-duty gloves. Should we whip them out? Let's whip them out. It's a terrible turn of phrase. I'm gonna grab the chain. Oh, wrong side of the workshop. I went to the wrong end of the workshop, guys. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm gonna use the chainmail gloves, provided they got enough griptivity. How much battery do you have on your phone? Are you connected to my Wi-Fi? If you could just go ahead and plug this in, I'd be super appreciative. There's my charger on the lathe. Thank you. Just so I can read some of your comments. Okey pokey. That was silly. Okay, now I've got it. There we go. And another heat. No point in beating on the cold metal. How are you liking it? You feeling good?
This is fun.
Getting creative? Great. Switching to the beat?
I can do that if you want.
It might be pretty cool. See how the audience likes it. Now, is the battery bank? Where's the battery bank? If I
Put
can.
it through there.
Yes, indeedy.
Charge extra for that.
Ah. Oh, you just plugged it in.
Yeah.
That was practical. Smart. I actually have a battery bank somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Thank you, sir. Does it automatically power on?
Button on the side.
Great, I found it.
One that's sort of, yeah, goes to the,
Ugh.
not that one. That one's dead.
That one's dead?
Yep.
That one's good? This button here? Did you make this case for it?
Yep.
Idea is so you don't break it?
Yeah, I broke one, so I think.
Oh, nice. How do I know if it's charged? It's working. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back up and live with the comments. Exciting stuff. I'm gonna read some comments, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be right back at the forge. I'll see what you guys are commenting. I pressed the wrong thing on my phone. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. Go, 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 go. Come on, phone. We got a live show to do. Oogie boogie. Here we go. Great to see you here. Okay, too many comments. I can't read. They're moving too fast. This is the problem. As soon as I go to the phone, everybody starts commenting. Oh, missed hit. Oh, I missed hit. I don't have the level of grip and dexterity in these gloves to turn with every blow. I'm doing this and it's working amazingly. That's super heat resistant. Oh, that was a terrible mishit. Hokey pokey. Well, I don't know why I say okey pokey. It's ridiculous. Is Sam going to the Hereford College of Art? Yep, Sam, not the normal Sam, but the Sam that's here for a class, is going to be going to the Hereford College of Arts. Is that what they call it? How did you enjoy the tour of the premises? How many forges do they have? Like 60 forges? 14. Oh.
That's how many they take on each year.
Oh, I see. You've had a tour there, right?
I haven't been to that place, you know.
You haven't?
My plan is, I'm applying for a bursary to do something like the summer, so my plan is to go do one of the high level.
I hate to be that guy, but I'm that guy. I'm deaf. I don't know. I'm not that deaf. But there's a forge right there, and the barrier of noise means I can't hear exactly what you just said.
So my plan is to apply for a bursary in college to go travel somewhere and do something.
Yeah.
So I'm planning, if I get that, I'm going to spend it to hopefully spend 3 days there, do all of their higher level courses.
Nice. Home Lacey, is that Hereford College?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got the,
But you're going to be going there anyway, right? Okay. But you're going to try and go there ahead of time. Got it. We're making sense now. We're getting there. Okay, that's awesome. When are you planning to do that course?
June.
June? Slick. Okay, I'm gonna planish that up next heat. This is exciting. We almost have a draw knife. What? Woohoo! Great, great. I can hardly read all these comments. There are so many. Feeling great. Nothing like some good forging exercise. I can see how many people are commenting. How many people are watching? Pardon me. 2,125. Are you freaking kidding? Oh my goodness. Apparently I'm looking like a tomato.
Just a hair.
I gotta turn my volume up.
Just a hair.
Okay. Uh-oh. Volume. How about now? Is my volume any better? Okay, let me just come into here. Volume. Is that any better or is that too much?
Maybe a little bit higher.
Hello.
I think when you're over there, you're talking louder.
Hello, my name is Alec Steele. We're here today on the Alec Steele live show. It seems to dampen it down.
Yeah, I don't know what you did.
No, what I mean is, does this potentially dampen out the peaks?
Yeah, maybe.
Because as I start talking, the decibels aren't raising up any higher as I talk louder. Oh well.
Right below 0 before you want to bring it up 0.
Okay.
It should be fine.
So I'm going to change that to 110. Change it to 110. Boom. How about now? That might be a little better. You can let me know. Raise the volume a little bit. This is actually a sound.
You're perfect now.
You think I'm perfect? Great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You want the barely red line.
Good. You want barely the red line? Why is that?
I just want the barely red line.
Okay, that's good. It's funny,
That's what I'm here for.
he's actually a sound engineer, so we're very privileged tonight on the Alec Steele Show. What would you do if you showed up at a venue and the blah 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 and the background noise was this bad?
I don't know.
Goodbye. I gotta say, you look kind of like what I'd imagine a sound engineer would look like, because it's 10 o'clock at night and you have sunglasses on inside. Like, you kind of imagine a sound engineer would look like that. I don't know why. It's because you're kind of a rock star because you're a sound engineer. Just kind of.
I hang out with
Because you hang out at those kind of places.
They pay me to work for them.
They pay you, you know. You're paid by the rock stars, yada, yada, yada. Taking a little bit of the corners off there. Ah, there we go. Ha ha ha. Making a draw knife. Feels awesome. Apart from where I freaking mishit there a little while earlier. So many comments. Good catch. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna rasp that off. I don't know if you guys can see anything there. Okay, well, I'm rasping something. Somebody needs to quickly come on and mime rasping. No? Okay. I don't know. Just stand over there and just go. Okay, I'm now gonna start working on the blade again. Finish the blade now. Making a draw knife. So many the comments, guys, you rock. Just rock. Outstanding. Okay, come on now, it's breaking, don't break on me. Paul Wood asks, ever thought about being the first Brit on Forge and Fire? Actually, I have thought about this. What was that TV show called? Little Britain. Could you give us a nice loud rendition?
You said no.
Louder. Got all those old TV shows. That reminds me of the Bogies one. What was that called? The reason that I'm not going to go on Forge and Fire, I mentioned it a couple of times before, is because I want to focus my energy on YouTube, and doing Forge and Fire is an enormous time commitment. You know, up to 3 weeks of time, lots of practice beforehand, being tired and exhausted afterwards. I'd rather be in control of my own production here in the workshop. I'd rather see you guys, because we're still getting pretty good reach here. Got about 7 million views in the past month. It's a relatively large audience, which is exciting. I don't think I'd be able to gain much for my business by going on Forge and Fire. And hey, at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing. I'm running a business. So, just lost all my subscribers. I got real, guys.
Oh, don't be honest.
No! Honesty, no! No, I'm lying. The Forge is completely free to run. It runs off pixie dust. Magic, explosive pixie dust runs my Forge, so it's not at all a business. Oh, God! Bugger! Ow! There's another drop. Let's see if I can crack some of that scale off of there. Some heavy oxidation. I think bending it. There we go. Look at that. Bending it is going to crack all the scale off. Save me hammering in. If I hammer that scale in, it doesn't at all become kind of homogeneous with the rest of the piece. So by bending it, that got it off of that. Wonderful. Back in the fire. Make sure I don't waste too much time. Let it get hot. Immediately start forging. It's going to be fun. It's always fun in the blacksmith workshop until you burn yourself really badly. Oh, no. Tell you when it's not fun. When you're grinding and you remind yourself what knuckles look like without skin. Work that one out for yourself. On a cold winter's day when you do that, holy moly, you're done. You can't work anymore. Sorry, let me speak English to you guys. How about that? I hit the anvil. That's what was happening. When I went, because I wasn't hitting the workpiece, hitting the anvil there. So even this all up. Oh, about to get dangerous. Could have got a new video title though, Deadly Flying Draw Knife. Sorry? I know. Got all the hashtag YouTube views. I would have been dead though. From a draw knife to the knee. I believe there are some people in this world that find that funny. I don't know. Find out. Anyway, I'm now going to straighten this all out. We're about ready to bend the handles.
Are you going to put the blade in the necklace and hands?
I probably will. I was literally just thinking about that. Thank you for reminding me. Goodness gracious. God, the comments flood in every time I look, so I can't read them. No, surely that's got to be a coincidence. No, because the lag wasn't long enough. The lag is too long for that to be the case. That could be it. The lag might be short enough for that. Great. Got a little backwards bend there. Nice backwards bend. I like it. What I'm now going to do, oh God, how I hate using measuring equipment. Catch. That doesn't count as a drop in the Alec Steele game. That was your own drop. Sam will have his own drinking game one day. Did I start wearing Wranglers in Texas? Yes, I did. Changed my life. Fucking Wrangler jeans. This video was brought to you by Wrangler jeans. It isn't. Hey, if you're watching, if there's a brand I'd do a sponsorship with, Wrangler jeans is one of them. How far away from the blade do you reckon I should go? I'm going about 40 mil. 40 mil? Let's Google. Let's Google. I'm going to Google a draw knife. Draw knife. Images. Yeah, I think that was about reasonable. I'm going to give about 40 mil or so. Make a little mark here on the edge of the anvil so I have something to index to. Great. And now we go in the forge. How am I going to do the best bend on this? We'll see. What I'm going to do, gentlemen, is I'm going to shovel this camera over here. That's a forge. God, look at that. Sorry?
I assumed it was black.
Sorry? Really? Give another switch. Uh-oh.
Two off right now.
Two off?
Yeah, one on.
Only one on? Oh no. That's terrible. Oh wait, is the audio still coming through?
The audio's still coming through.
But these two aren't working. That's weird. Oh no. Let me unplug this and replug it. That's the weirdest thing. Uh-oh. We're down to one camera, guys. How about I do this? How about oh, maybe it's out of battery. Okay, yeah, that's out of battery. This one's still on. Don't know why it's not working.
I don't see a record.
Hang on, I'm gonna switch this battery over. We'll be okay, guys. It's all good. see what the battery says up here. Should be fine. How about you go to this now? And again? No, on 3. Hey, we're back there. Switch this off. Yeah, we got 1 and 3 good. Let me turn this back on and see if we have any more successes. Fixing problems here at the workshop. Go to 2, please. Hey, guys. We have successes. There we go. Hello, Sam. You're on film. My bandsaw in the background there. Golly, I should do some bending before it gets a little too toasty, eh?
Out of focus.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good.
Yeah, you're in focus now.
So I'm gonna pull out as I bend. There we go. That was relatively easy. And then I'm going to put a twist in it. I like that twist. Don't like that bend. Thank you. Apologies to those of you that are getting completely trashed.
Off camera.
Sorry, you can get big. There we go. Exciting. I'm making a draw knife. So, I entered the world of making things, I dare say, with a draw knife in my hand. Father, one of his hobbies, especially when I was growing up, was green woodwork. And so from a very young age, in fact, I don't know what age I was, maybe 6 or 7, Christmas present I got was a shaving horse. Shaving horse. Give me a shaving horse as a Christmas present. And I had a nice little blue handled draw knife that I would use. That was my first introduction to making things, was draw knifing things and doing kind of green woodwork using a draw knife. And so that's why it's one of the reasons I'm so excited to make this. Because this tool got me so excited about making things. Now, I haven't done any draw knifing in a long while, but still giddy. Very excited. Uh-oh. Unbend, 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 unbend. That's the blacksmith's undo button. That bend was not even. got burnt again. Okay, that bend was not even. We're gonna have a take two right here. A little take two. Thank you, Rob C. What's going on, Sam? Sam, you numpty. You're calling the wrong number. Sam wants to give us a call. How about we call Sam? Get Sam on the live show here. Well, you're going to get Sam on the live show. Sam is on the phone. I've got to take a heat though. Hello, Sam. Hang on a second now. Hello, Sam. Welcome. You're live on the Alec Steele Show. How are you?
Not too bad. The plane hasn't even stopped yet.
Barely here.
Where are you?
So the plane hasn't even stopped yet. The plane has just stopped.
Sam, you're not shouting loud enough.
Right in front of the microphone.
That's why.
Sorry?
I'm on a plane, that's why.
Well, apparently, being on a plane means he's too good to shout for the Alec Steele Show. I'm going to put you down for a second.
I'll call you in a bit.
Yeah.
I'll call you in a bit.
Oh, well, he's even left. Huh. The nerve. Golly. He's left. He's gone. He's not welcome back anymore. He hung up on us.
And I got a job now, right?
You got his job, yeah. Sam was on a plane, I think. Is that what he's been saying in the comments? On a plane, presumably coming back from Sweden. Slight little downwards tilt there. Very exciting. Trying to even this up as best as possible. Needs a little more bend. Too much bend. Wait till you hear that ominous ping as it falls off. Too little bend. Ah, making a draw knife. Not enough bend. Have a look down it. They're still a little off. I'm going to set that back in the forge. Do a little more tweaking, a little more heat. Oh, we're so close. Then it's going to be one more heat to refine and straighten the whole thing. I'm very excited.
Switch my cameras on.
Sorry?
Cameras 2 was on that, that was on that.
I can't hear what you said, but you said something about cameras. Did you say you wanted a camera on you?
I said you can if you want.
Go ahead and here is our audio engineer for the day. Have you noticed that you're not live yet? You need to press 2. Now he's live. There we go. I told you guys, like, looks like a badass, looks like a rock star. Here's one camera right there. Here's another camera right there. Oh, a little BTS behind the scenes action right there on the Alec Steele Show. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Tweak these up to be lined up. Look down it. make the final adjustments. Make it as good as I can. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Last heat. I'm going to turn the forge off. Oh, guys, this is where it gets serious. The forge is off. Silence descends into the workshop. We can hear the really obnoxious loud noise of the slider. Turn this off. Making it a little quieter for you guys because it's getting special now. What we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to put this in the forge for the final heat. The final countdown. For the final heat. And the idea here on the final heat is I want to straighten up the blade. What fun. It's been great having you guys all here.
Excellent.
I've been enjoying this. I've enjoyed having you, ladies and gentlemen, here as the viewing audience. Been a pleasure. Still over 2,000 people watching. What?
You can't read it because...
Can't read the chat because it's going too fast. That's absolutely correct. Oh my goodness. Yes, weekly loss of voice, especially when I do the classes. I'm going to be really messed up tomorrow. That'll be fine. It's still coming through. People are still watching it. I can't. It's too much to read. Okay, I'm going back. Going back to the forge. Can't read it. I just end up skimming it and getting lost. I've got to find a better way to do this. That's not a heat. You know what I'd do if I saw one of you guys take that out and say that was a heat?
Right.
I'd politely raise my voice. It would be like a whoa, whoa, which is how you politely raise a voice in England. You just slight inflection. I drop my glove.
We do it politely where it's wrong, when we're just not hitting hard enough to get full on like aggression.
Really, you think? I mean, I might. I only call you pussies like once or twice.
Yeah.
Only once or twice, right? You just gotta hit a sledge harder. When you hit a sledge hard, like it's fine. It's easy sailing through one of these classes. Apologies to any young ears that heard that. I tried to say it fast enough that, I don't know, probably not.
Past their bedtime.
That's what I was thinking, but then I said it, and that's what I was thinking when I said it, and then I realized that we're in England, and most people are watching in the US, so. There we go. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Somebody's calling halfway through a freaking live show. How would you look at that? It's Sam Fowler himself. The real Sam Fowler. What's up, Sam? That's still.
Put it on the mic.
What's up?
Nothing.
It's not on the speaker. Now speak.
I can speak now. You hear me now?
I can hear you very well, Sam.
It's coming through.
Perfect. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. We're still live, you know.
Alright.
Now, how did Sweden go?
Yeah, it was interesting. Being in Sweden was interesting.
Yep.
That was alright. It was a bit slow. But
Is the event done? Are you on a plane now?
no, I'm in Stansted.
You're in Stansted? Bloody hell. He's in England. Welcome back, Sam. Congratulations. I thought the event lasted until Sunday.
It does, but I'm coming home. I didn't need to be there.
Oh, nice.
I didn't really need to be there today because I saw everyone yesterday.
Did you sell loads of apps that don't exist yet?
Not really.
Not really?
No, but never mind.
That's funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Goodness, I'd say that's something to do with reality. Hey ho. Oh, well, overall a success.
Oh yeah.
Jolly good old bean. Wonderful. Should we expect to see you on the next live show?
Indeed you shall.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
Right, I'll let you get on.
Well, say hello to the audience.
Hello to the audience.
Okay, he's waving. And goodbye, Sam. I'll see you soon, buddy.
See you later. Bye.
What fun. Sam even joined us. Ow. Okay. I need a little more heat because I want to put my touch mark on it. So I'm going to come right here. Right here. Nice and deep. Watch out, as in Forged in Fire style, it just goes ka-pink and falls in half. Great. Oh, one more hit. That's when it always happens though, isn't it? Okay. I need more heat in the forge. I'm going to turn the burners back on for here for just a second. Oh, so close to being finished, but it must be straight. Turn the burners on low. I really like this new picture profile. I look exhausted because I am. I've been in the workshop since so long. I am exhausted, but I like the picture profile. I think it picks up human colors a lot better than it used to. Exciting. Bloody exciting. What's going on, guys? In the old YouTube comments. I just can't, I can't even do it. Too many of you guys. I can't believe Colin Furr's watching this video. Oh my goodness. So crazy. Now I'll turn the propane bottles off. We're good, that's a thumbs up. Ugh. Give it the old Scottish scrating. David here's from Ireland, so he gets offended when I say the Scottish straighten, but it is a little better than the Irish straighten. Okay, one last little tweak. So close, so close. Dragging on the live show, just so I get my watch time up. It was actually meant to be done like an hour ago. I just wanted to keep you guys hanging. That's it. It's not like it's the first time I've made a draw knife. I've made loads of these things. I'm actually just slowing it down because I want to be polite, you know. I don't want to show you up. Lies, 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 lies. Okay, I might make a s'more. No, I can't make a s'more, otherwise I won't be able to get to sleep. No s'mores shall be made tonight. On the next live show, I'll make some more s'mores. I have enough for like 4 more s'mores. And then I'm gonna be out of s'mores supplies. Okay, one hit here. Boom. God, I can't believe Colin Furr's watched this video. The Colin Furr's. This is a fake account. Damn it, it was probably a fake account. I had the verified tick, yeah. Great. Oh, outstanding. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the first draw knife I've ever made. God, thank you so much for being here, my friends. God, what's so exciting is to see the people that have been, watching these things for so long, as well as the new people in the comments. Not that I'm finding it very easy to read the comments because of how many there are and because of the fact that I left school at 16, which means that I'm functionally illiterate. I mean, I can hardly even speak English because I didn't finish school. But it is really exciting that you guys are all here. I'm super pumped to have made this. Ow! Damn it, that's hot. Don't do that. Why am I still touching it? I just put that one in there for you guys. I wasn't stupid enough to actually touch it. That was CGI. So there we go. Get it to hang on the blade itself. There is the draw knife, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I really, really hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a major amount of fun. And let me think about what I've learned from it. I've learned a lot, really. I've learned that it wasn't a bad way to make this from rectangular stock. I'm quite pleased with how I divided up the material. What would I have done differently? Probably taken a flatter to the bevel a little earlier on, clean it up, because it's got a little bit of a chamfer on the backside, so making that a little evener with a flatter could have been helpful. Aside from that, it's been a major amount of fun. I can also see that there's a difference in the thickness here to here. It means I didn't pay enough thickness to the diameter of the bar here as I did to here. That's a problem. If you're wanting to make one perfect, you want to make sure that these things were lined up. Other problem is I missed a hammer blow here, which means I've got a little more chamfer, and these bends are a little rougher than I'd like. But other than that, I'm really happy. First draw knife, super excited. I get to hang out with you awesome guys, and it's just super, super exciting that we had over 2,000 people watching. God! Whoa! That's what I'm talking about. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. I want to thank you all so, so much. Thank you guys, wonderful students here for the class, for coming and having we've had a crazy amount of fun today. Can't wait for tomorrow's dev class. We're going to be making hammers. It's going to be a blast. Thank you, Samurai Carpenter, for doing the amazing collaboration. Go watch his video. Type in Samurai Carpenter into YouTube. You'll pull up. It is just super, super exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow on the very next episode of the vlog. It's been a blast.